We've got some chat predictions. Shout out to the chat. We can see some of them coming in. Mate, it's all City. However, some of them are predicting 4-1, 5-0, 6, something like that. 6-1 City. Someone said.
Is there anyone who thinks Arsenal will win other than Marv?
Not yet.
No.
Yeah,
okay.
but these are not qualified. These are people that are doing it on feeling.
Here.
So what are you then? They're doing it on feeling.
Disrespecting the fan base. Good way to go, Marv.
Look, fan base, okay? I understand because that's the fun narrative. If we lose 4-0 and then everyone gets to laugh at Arsenal fans because we're loud and obnoxious, hardy, ha.
You're the group chat leader, innit?
Someone said 4-1 Arsenal. Look.
But Arsenal will do us good today.
Are you feeling, Marv?
This is it. The biggest game of the
Everyone
season.
competing for a title. Raise your hand. Oh, okay, so.
Oh, and what a bad save from the keeper.
Penalty.
And it's a penalty. Is it?
Wow.
Died.
How was that?
Wow.
Dive?
Yeah,
Oh, he got lucky there. Thomas Partey threw himself in the way. Kevin De Bruyne gets a foot into him and fouls him.
Wait for you to say something again.
I tell you.
That was a
Just trying to think.
that was heroic from Partey. I can't lie.
Ramsdale, what a fucking clanger that was.
What? Kevin De Bruyne.
Sort of part of the
6
plan.
minutes in, Marvyn.
What happened?
Bottle job.
I was too busy looking at your point, man. I missed it.
So what about the plan?
Love this.
Oh, but yeah,
Low-key.
man. Yeah,
Low-key.
man. When it's on, big players show up. KDB.
You held out for
KDB.
You held out for 6 minutes, Marv.
It's all a part of the plan.
Is
right?
it-
I'm
Yeah, well,
still
okay.
telling man what he's doing wrong.
Trust the process, eh?
It's all a part of the plan.
Oh, he's gonna save that. He's gotta-
It was down the. I thought it was going in the top
because
corner.
The
He's
actual-
gotta
Look at
save
this.
that.
Hold
They
up,
say
please.
he's
It
not
was
a
actually a
playmaker.
grass cutter. He should have saved that.
He should have saved that.
City play like champions. Can I just say that though?
They are. They really are.
Oh, Haaland is looking good, and he's through.
What is going
good
on, man? It
save.
should be 3-0 right
He
now.
wanted to pass that as well. He wanted to pass it. He really wanted to. He wanted to pass that.
Hold on.
God. Haaland. Oh, you should have
Missed.
scored.
that?
He's missed two
Genuinely,
opportunities
I
now,
don't
This
man.
could be
good,
4 or
man.
5-0 to Man City here.
Arsenal are getting on my nerves because they're just holding on. They should be so much. They should be 3 down minimum right now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this game so far?
It's a great game.
Nah, but like, are you
Look, man,
does this not demoralize the fuck out of you?
No, it's a great game. It's very
I
competitive.
don't think Arsenal had a shot on time.
Very competitive.
I'm hearing these kind of sounds from Marvyn as City relentlessly keep going through
do you
on
know
goal.
what I mean?
I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like you're finding it a bit
They're doing exactly what I said. They're
It's more
countering.
about us, yeah, and what we're not doing at really important moments. And it's like Partey, for example, on the edge of the box, had a really good chance to at least get a shot on target and work the goalkeeper, and then he tries to avoid Rodri and shoots wide. There's just those little moments, really, that I'm finding frustrating.
Oh my god, look at this.
Good save.
What is
Oh
it?
my
Haaland
God.
is getting on my nerves today, man. Seriously.
Nervous. I feel like he's nervous. It's a big game.
He's not nervous. This guy's a robot.
Is it over?
It's
Is it over, Marv?
it's not really about being over. I think it's just about.
What are you, Shakespeare?
I've got to give credit to Ramsdale, to be fair, because he is kind of keeping Arsenal in this.
at this.
I gave him some grief earlier, and he's made some absolute last-ditch saves. And I think that they've definitely relied a little bit on Haaland being a bit off of his lines today.
We can't get away with doing this for 90 minutes.
Yeah, to your point, Marvyn, Man City have had 6 shots and 4 have been on target. So it's not like they're shooting from distance. Like they're really working their way into the goal. Arsenal have had 2 shots and neither have been on target or anywhere close to the goal for that matter. So it feels like Arsenal aren't even in this game, and I think that's the only thing that
only
Arsenal
one
fans
off.
will be disappointed at. Is
Yeah, it's not.
They've not. It's not been a competitive game so far. It's looking like a Premier League winning side versus a mid-table side.
Man City are just a better team. Like Man City beat Bayern Munich 3-0 the other day.
But not according to when we're looking at the league. This is what I was talking about with the Newcastle Spurs game. Is that was 2 teams that, according to the league, were on a par because the league doesn't lie. But in that game, it did not look that good. And this is Arsenal just haven't gotten into the game yet for some reason. It's more of an athletic issue.
He's offside. He's way offside. He's way offside.
What do you mean? Look at his leg
His
behind.
leg. Look at the arm.
Ben White.
His arm.
It's got to be his arm.
Oh, they've already said it's off, innit?
Yeah, he's off.
Oh,
Haven't they already said
we've
it's
got
off?
we've got a possibility of a goal being allowed or disallowed
Look at the
here.
foot and the arm. It's not. It's
John
closer than
Stones.
you think.
This could be 2-0 and game over. And he's onside.
He's onside. That's what I told you. Because look at his shoulder. Look at his foot. It's
John
onside.
Stones makes it 2-0.
It only goes up to your sleeve, remember? Your shirt sleeve. It don't go your hand.
And you know what? I've got to give credit. What a header from John Stones.
Let me see that title-winning face, John Stones. Come on. Yes, Veneers. The greatest Veneers I've ever seen.
Oh, man.
Man, that's a pearly white smile.
This is heartbreaking.
I missed
Marv.
that. The Lions then days.
really want-
Man, this is great. This was always going to... Look at him. You lot deserve it. You have the best team in the league. These are all pretending for far too long. It was getting on my nerves.
I know.
Did say.
It was getting under my skin. Like, they were playing out of their skin, and it was getting under my skin.
To be honest, I really felt like there was a chance, but having watched the game, I can just see that we're not there today, and it's a really disappointing because I would like to have this happen with a bit of fight. I would hope that we came at the second half, at least get a goal and make the last 15 minutes, half an hour interesting. But quality has prevailed.
It feels like Arsenal have barely touched the ball.
Yeah.
It's that far apart.
Outclassed, outplayed. You can see the experience here right now, and it's beautiful to see. I'm a Man United fan, and I don't like Man City, and I don't like Arsenal, but I just can't stand Arsenal fans respectfully. Yeah, Marv, you're all right, you know. You're all right. You're all right, respectfully.
I know what you mean.
You're all right.
Haaland's through. Haaland's through, one-on-one with the keeper. And again, if that was Isak, it's in the back of the net, lads.
He's this guy. What is going on?
He's bottling it.
I want to say he's bottling it. He's just not sticking it away.
Craig, it's 2-0, man. What are you worried?
He's had about 3 or 4. He's bottling it.
Craig, I want to see them destroyed. Like, don't you understand? I want their morale down. Like, I want them to down tools for the rest of the season.
2-0's not really a lead in the Premier League right now either, to be honest.
It's not.
The thing with Haaland, he's always
away.
going to get a million chances because he plays for Man City, and we've seen like the fall off of Raheem Sterling since leaving City isn't an accident.
Here
He's
we go.
played it lovely through to De Bruyne. 3-0.
My
And De Bruyne
God.
does that.
Game, set,
De Bruyne has actually
match.
been the difference, mate.
He has been the difference.
Oh, Odegaard.
Wow.
Mate, that is one of the worst bits of football from him this season.
That's hideous.
He's been amazing this season, but he literally
De Bruyne
hands
still
it
did well,
over to
though,
De Bruyne.
not
That goal is all
No,
on
but
Odegaard.
it is on him, yeah. But at the same time, the back four and the 2 players around him, everyone kind of just stood there like they were waiting for somebody else to do their
This
job.
is the difference, though, because when you turn over possession like that, you put players who aren't at their best form under pressure. And Odegaard is, for us, we should be looking at him to turn that ball and make something happen the other direction.
De Bruyne scored 2 goals where he's just side-footed both of them, and both of them have been incredibly close to the goalkeeper. Like Ramsdale, for all he's had some good saves in this game, he'll look at them tomorrow and think, "What the fuck?"
You reckon for that one?
Mate, it was right next to him.
Martinelli's been completely invisible this whole game.
he on?
And
Trossard, since coming in, has been more impactful and effective than Martinelli. Oh, Arsenal have scored.
Holding scored a
Holding.
world class.
Of all the people that... Do you think they can do what they did against Southampton?
I never thought we'd say this, and I just want to say it. Rob Holding has had better finishing in this game than Erling Haaland.
This has taken the gloss off this 3-0 win that I wanted to see. The gloss.
Who are you?
The consolation is just like, it's not as sweet. So his goal.
Haaland
Took
scored.
the hairband out and got his goal.
Again, Ramsdale, stronger wrist maybe.
And what's going on now for Arsenal, there seems to be falling out with people on the pitch. It just shows the level between men and boys. Arsenal have been rattled today and embarrassed, really. And we've shown the golfing class in terms of what a championship team looks like and when championship teams kick in, which is mid to late April.
Remember the old battles of like Arsenal, Man United, where it was a fight. You know, Keane and Vieira. This does look more petulant because you're getting dominated on the pitch. So therefore, why are you kicking off after the game's over? Do you know what I mean?
They were kicking off all throughout the game as well. They were just... Do you know what I think the biggest disappointment this was? No, I'm just saying. Obviously, I'm winding up because I'm a Spurs fan, but honestly, I expected more from Arsenal. My prediction before the game was 2-2. I was one of the people that said it would be a draw because Arsenal have been that good, and I just felt like this was the game. You're above them in the table. The whole season, you guys have been going back and forth. And I expected it to at least, if they were going to lose, be tighter than this.
Yeah.
4-1. Literally watching the game, without all banter aside, it was men versus boys.
It was a poor game from us. It didn't look at any point that we had any chance of competing today. And again, I cannot explain the difference in squad depth and in first team quality that has come out to show today. And I feel like even if you look at, and I asked everyone earlier, like, what would we add? And really, like, I like our first 11, but you can see that someone's going to have to be ruthless about the people in it to actually take us to the other level. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you next year, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Brighton, all those, Aston Villa, all those teams, Newcastle aren't going to sit there and allow like us to do what we did this year straightforward. So it's going to be harder.
Well, it's been a fucking good show, lads. I've thoroughly enjoyed your company. Good game.
Less so for me.
I mean, I'm sorry. But on the plus side, I'll see you in the Champions League next season. Huh?
Yeah.